Hi, this is JG with a new edition of Weekly News Spills. England's Bukayo Saka laughs off Kylian Mbappe's comparison ahead of World Cup clash. Bukayo Saka has played down comparisons with Kylian Mbappe despite enhancing his rapidly growing reputation during the World Cup in Qatar. The 21-year-old took his tally to 2 goals from the 3 appearances as England eased to a 3-0 round of 16 win over Senegal, setting up a mouth-watering quarter-final clash with France on Saturday. Mbappe burst onto the scene 4 years ago in Russia, becoming only the second teenager ever to score in a World Cup final after Pele. Asked at a news conference on Monday if Saka felt he could make a similar impact at these finals, the England forward said, "Thank you for the compliment, but no, there's only one Kylian Mbappe. At the same time, there is only one me. I want to be myself and help the team in the best way I can." Pentagon debuts its new stealth bomber, the B-21 Raider. America's newest nuclear stealth bomber made its debut Friday after years of secret development and as a part of the Pentagon's answer to rising concern over a future conflict with China. The B-21 Raider is the first new American bomber aircraft in more than 30 years. The public got its first glimpse of the Raider in a tightly controlled ceremony. It started with a flyover of the 3 bombers still in service, the B-52 Stratofortress, the B-1 Lancer, and the B-2 Spirit. Then the hangar doors slowly opened and the B-21 was towed partially out of the building. South Korea in population crisis as many stop having babies. Many adults in South Korea have chosen either not to have children or not to marry. Similar things are happening in other developed countries, but many consider South Korea's population crisis severe. A South Korean government agency announced in September that the total fertility rate reached 0.81 last year. The total fertility rate is the average number of babies born to each woman in their reproductive years. South Korea's fertility rate has been the world's lowest for 3 years now. The population decreased for the first time in 2021. It raised concerns for severe damage to the economy. Some observers expect labor shortages and high spending on retirement payments as the numbers of older people increase while the numbers of taxpayers decreases. President Yoon Suk Yeol has ordered policymakers to find better ways to deal with the problem. The fertility rate, he said, is still decreasing, although South Korea spent $210 billion over the past 16 years to increase it. Dementia risk may increase if you are eating this food, study says.
Processed foods are those loaded with salt, sugar, fat, and plenty of other additives. Supplement your meals with fresh foods. Try adding a piece of fruit to breakfast or add a salad to any meal. Ideally, half your plate should be fruits and veggies. Choose whole grains over the refined kind. Swap brown rice for white rice and go for whole grain bread instead of white. And limit or avoid processed meats. That means bacon, ham, hot dogs, and sausage, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Instead of potato chips, try non-fat popcorn. It's crunchy but has the benefit of being whole grain and a good source of fiber. Bake your own kale chips, mix your own granola, or whip up your own salad dressing.
That is all for today. Thank you and goodbye for now. Stay blessed and see you in my next weekly episode.